Okay, everyone, we're continuing on in Module 26206-23, Conductor Installations in the NCCR 11th edition. This will be Section 3.00, Cable Limitations when Pulling. Cable limitations when pulling. The conductor ends of reels in storage must be sealed. The minimum ambient working temperature for cable pulls depends on the cable jacket. Calculate and stay within the cable's maximum pulling tension, maximum sidewall load, and minimum bending rate. Ensure that the raceway joints are aligned and the wire spacing is sufficient. Avoid dragging cable on the edge of the raceway or the ground. Secure basket grips to cable with steel strapping, and ensure that the elongation of the pull rope minimizes jerking. Pull with a capstan no faster than 40 feet per minute. Do not stop a pull unless absolutely necessary. Never pull the middle of the cable. Seal the ends of the cable with putty or silicone caulking and overwrap with tape until the conductors are terminated. The maximum pulling tension should not exceed the smallest of these values: allowable tension on the pulling device, allowable tension on the conductor, and allowable sidewall load. Allowable tensions on pulling devices do not exceed the manufacturer's working load on the pulling device. The allowable tension for a basket grip must not exceed the valuable for the conductors or 1,000 pounds, whichever is smaller. Allowable tension on conductors. The metallic portion of the cable should bear all the pulling force. Any wire or conductor will break if stretched beyond its tensile strength. Reduce the maximum pulling tension by 20 to 40% if several conductors are being pulled simultaneously. To determine the pulling tension for straight horizontal raceways, use the following equation. For ducts with curved sections, use this equation. Sidewall loading. The sidewall load is the radial force exerted on a cable being pulled around a conduit bend or sheave. Excessive sidewall loading can crush a cable. In general, the sidewall load on any raceway should not exceed 500 pounds per foot. And a trade term for this module you should become familiar with, and some review questions for this module. If catalog information is unavailable for a pulling device, do not exceed 10% of its rated tensile strength, 20%, 30%, or 40% of the rated tensile strength. I'm going to go with 10% of the rated tensile strength. If several conductors are being pulled simultaneously, you must reduce the maximum pulling tension by 80 to 90%, 60 to 80%, 50 to 60%, or 20 to 40%. And I'm going to say 20 to 40%. The maximum sidewall pressure for a 5 kV power cable is 100 pounds a foot bend radius, 200 pounds per foot of bend radius, 300 pounds a foot per bend radius, or 500 pounds a foot per bend radius. And I'm going to say 500 pounds a foot per bend radius. Alright guys, that's it for that module. The next part I'll be reviewing for the exam for this module, and I will do that in the classroom, and see you there.